Hi, scholars, and welcome back to Writing with Miss Kitchens. We are now on day 24. Before we jump into our writing, I want to first commend you for working very hard to make sure that you're using all of the strategies we've been learning throughout writing. Great job. Keep up the great work. Before we go into our writing lesson, you know Miss Kitchens love to go over the student learning outcomes. Students will be able to write letters as if talking directly to a reader. Students will be able to read and study the work of others and then incorporate into own writing. Students will be able to understand that writers work to make a difference by changing their letters to appeal to the audience. Students will be able to include ideas in writing for how to fix the problem. Make sure that you have your writing materials available for yourself. You need to have your writing folder to keep your work nice and neat, a pencil, some pencils, if just in case your pencil that you're using breaks, some crayons, and a plain piece of paper. Whether you're going to use just a plain piece of paper, the Kami app, whatever it is that makes you comfortable during the task is okay with me. All right, so here are the anchor charts that we've been looking at throughout our persuasive writing unit. It's the author's purpose to persuade anchor chart. We already know that when we are persuading someone, we are trying to convince someone to do something, make someone believe in something, or change someone's mind about something. Okay. And here are some sentence starters that you can use just in case you're struggling or having a hard time with starting your sentence. Miss Kitchens made sure that she had some sentence starters for you just to get you started in your writing. Here I have found some problem solution mentor texts online that you can use just to give you a better idea of what it means for problems and solutions. One book that I really favor is the book here. It's called Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. I really do like this story, so maybe you should go online and take a look at how the author used the problem and solutions methods to show you all how to use those in your writing, okay? Questions. Now, I think it's very important that once we start writing, we have to ask ourselves some questions in order for us to begin our writing, right? After you get your sentence started down, now you have to say, what is it that I want to do as a writer to make the world a better place? What problem can I fix? So for Miss Kitchens, a problem that I am very into fixing is recycling. So I noticed that there is a lot of trash around the community, and I find that that's a problem for the environment. It's really bad for the environment. It's not healthy. So that's a problem. Some solutions that I have come up with, I had to ask myself, right? So here it says, what are some solutions to this problem? Well, if I want the environment to be more healthy, then a solution can possibly be is I can go around and start cleaning up the environment, right? Start picking up trash. Or if I have trash, just make sure that it goes in the trash can instead of throwing it on the ground, because that's going to just be contributing to the problem instead of contributing to the solution. So contribute means to give, right? I want to give to the solution and not the problem. I want to fix the problem, give more solutions, and fix it with more solutions. How will that solution help the problem? Well, if I go around and I start picking up the trash, then the environment will be better. The air will be cleaner, the streets will look cleaner, and people will be able to enjoy the environment more. Here is a problem solution anchor chart that I found that I thought was very important for us just to give us a visual of what it means for a problem and a solution to be in the same category, right? Because if you have a problem, for every problem, there is a solution, okay? The problem is something the characters want to change, fix, or figure out, right? So this little girl here, she's noticing that the snowman is melting due to the sun. She's like, oh no, he's going to melt away. I don't want him to go away, so I need to figure out what to do to change this problem. So here is a solution, okay? It says the solution is a way to solve the problem. Well, she looks a little more happy here, right? And the snowman looks a little more happy too. What do you think the actual solution was? What do you think she did to fix this problem? Take a second to think about it. Finger to your temple when you have it. I think I know what she's done. You know, she actually waited until it was cooler out to make a snowman, right? You can't make a snowman when it's really sunny out because it eventually it will melt the snow. So she probably waited. That's why you see these little wind marks until it was a little colder outside for her to make the snowman. So she just waited. That was the solution, was to wait. And look, now she has a happy snowman and she's a happy girl. Here is a game that I was playing by myself. It's called Problem and Solution Matchup. At the top, there are some problems, okay? And here at the bottom, there are some solutions. So I'm just going to talk about one of the problem and solutions that I found, but this is something that you, mom or dad, whoever is around you, can look at to see how problems and solutions work together. So I'm going to talk about the first one here that I have highlighted in the black marker color. It says Sarah missed the bus. Okay. And then I had went through all of these possible solutions and I said, what solution works best for this problem? And I've noticed that this one is the one that works best for this problem because it says Sarah missed the bus, in which is the problem, and her mom had to drive her to school is the solution. Okay. So just take a look at this. Take some time with your parents after you have to go back and just look at this if you can and if you want to see how problems and solutions work hand in hand. Okay. This was just an extra incentive that Ms. Kitchens put into the slide so you can have a better understanding of problems and solutions. All right, little writers. I think it's very important that you understand something about writing. So today, I want to teach you that persuasive writers suggest solutions to the problem they see. Writers include fix-it ideas into their letters so that readers know possible ways to act. To include solutions, first the writer thinks of what the solution might be, and then the writer writes. So you have to think about what are some solutions to this problem, and then you write about those. All right. So, how can I be successful in today's writing? Your mission today is to write letters that will help the world. Talk to the reader while you write. Think of reasons that this reader will go far. Suggest possible solutions. Today, whether you are finishing a letter you already started or writing a new one, do all those things. So you're coming up with your solutions and you're writing your letter as if your reader is right next to you. You're talking to them, but you're just going to be talking to your paper through writing those problems and solutions down. Here's your student criteria for success. Students will add solutions to old letters or write new letters with problems and solutions. Students will work on tone of letter. So you want to see if you're going to, a tone means if you're going to be talking with urgency or if you're going to be talking with concern. Like Ms. Kitchens was very concerned about the environment and people not recycling or throwing trash on the ground. I was with concern, like I was talking with concern in my letter, okay? Students will work on punctuation, in which is spelling, spacing, etc. So I also will be uploading your illustrated rubric checklist so that you can guide yourself after that. don't feel overwhelmed. I just want you to really hone in on your problem, whatever your problem is that you want to do to fix and make the world a better place, and the solution to that problem. After your have to, you may do your free write. Remember, we were talking about you journaling that we will be checking weekly on Fridays. So this is your time to write about whatever it is that you want to write. I am not going to set a timer for this. This is after your have to of stating that problem and those solutions to your problem. This is for you, your time to just go in and write about whatever you want to write, whether it's personal, whether it's a story. I just want to see you writing, whether it's practicing your letters or practicing how to write your numbers, whatever it is that you want to write, this is your time to do that. Okay. If I were you, I'll be practicing how to write my letters, uppercase and lowercase letters. All right, little scholars and happy little writers. I am so happy that you have come back for writing today. You did a great job with paying attention and staying engaged. Stay engaged in all of your lessons each and every day, and I promise you, when you go to first grade, you're going to say, we went through a tough time, but look at me. I am grown and smarter than ever before. Take care. I will see you tomorrow for day 25 of writing. Happy writing, little writers. Bye.